What is up YouTube, and welcome to this Nope breakdown, review and ending explained. This is the latest Jordan Peele flick, and I am late to the game as it's only just come out over here in the UK, and I have successfully dodged spoilers this whole time. Of course, I love the Key and Peele show, have been a big fan of Daniel Kaluuya ever since he was Posh Kenneth on Skins, and I adored Get Out and Us. However, I was very nervous for this one as I heard bad things, especially with that Logan Paul thread, which I didn't fully read, but I heard there was a lot of controversy. Things like the chimp is pointless. Well, it isn't, as it hammers home that, if you didn't already get it, that Jupe, or Ricky as he's called, learnt nothing from his experience on Gordy's home, and just like his secret museum, is exploiting the jean jacket or UFO, whatever you want to call it, tragedy for gain once more. I'd also heard that it's slow and it's divisive, but my god, in my opinion, this was one hell of a movie. If just for the shots of the UFO thing or jean jacket when they first tried to film it over the house and the blood comes down, it looked something out of the Twilight Zone mixed with Hitchcock. It was just spellbinding. While I try to avoid trailers for movies these days, the trailer for this literally played before Bullet Train last week, so I couldn't avoid it. But thankfully it didn't ruin it, because it went in a way which I did not expect. Now the movie opens with a TV show gone wrong, and this is the set of Gordy's home. It also opened, like the way you saw things was from the view of Jean Jacket, and what we didn't know until the end when it tries to feast on OJ and the balloon thing was that its mouth, or whatever that thing is, looks like an old time camera. Now, Gordy's home is what I think is an homage to Harry and the Hendersons. The guy even looked a bit like John Lithgow's character in that. I saw a spoiler that the chimp got killed, and I thought, yo, that's a space monkey. And then I saw the space shuttle t-shirt, and I was like, whoa, come on, what's going on? But no. Jupe was on the show after his show Kid Sheriff ended, and he watched as his co-stars were killed in a rampage, and the chimp was shot just when it was about to do the exploding fist. Now this stuck with him, and despite this probably more likely traumatic event, he made a theme park and even has a secret museum dedicated to this part of his career, and he seems to relish in the spectacle, even saying that the SNL sketch on this was better than what the victim, could even say, hammering home that, well, yeah, he relishes in the spectacle. The movie, and well, that sets us up moving forward. Now, something else I thought of while I was making this video, sorry if the sound is just a bit off, but another little Easter egg is how the aliens that Jupe's kids dress up in and they use the merchandise are actually shaped like the cameras that were on the set when Gordy went wild. This shows that deep in the psychology of our boy Jupe, that he is processing this and everything that happened. It's just the attention to detail from Mr. Peele is absolutely unmatched. I am in awe. And I love also the fact that the co-star, the woman who was mauled by Gordy as well, she turns up to the event at Jupe's ranch, and it just is another tale of childhood kind of stardom and how that messes you up being a childhood star, quite literally, and they're still chasing that high from when they were a child, as they never knew normality. Just this movie just ran free in my head. But we're going to get back to the video. I do apologise if the sound is a bit different. I am recording this in a completely different setup. The movie revolves around people using tragedy for their own gain. OJ's father is killed by a falling coin, originally thought to be from a plane, but he eventually admits to his sister that OJ thinks that this could be E.T. in origin. Or if you're Logan Paul, you seemingly missed the part that people said that this was a plane. Yeah. He sold his horses to Jupe to make ends meet, as the whole jobs without their father on the set of movies is not going very well, and he wants a buyback clause. However, and I didn't realise this until the end, was that Jupe has been feeding the UFO for months, which is why it keeps coming back. That is why he's shady about the buyback clause. He and Emerald come up with a plan to film it and get paid. They go to Fry's Electronics and they attract the attention of Angel when they go to buy fancy cameras to document what has happened. And he himself is drawn to the spectacle like the rest of the people will be in this movie. They kick him to the curb, and I found it funny how Barbie has a tiny role in this movie. I hope she gets some big roles in the future, as I absolutely adore her in Euphoria. It turns out that the UFO has come back and wipes out all electricity around it temporarily, and Angel runs the assist, creepily watching their feed, and warns Emerald that camera A is down. Meanwhile, some people over from Jupe's theme park thing are pranking them with these alien outfits, which will turn out is they've been made because he is exploiting or plans to exploit the UFO. Now, yeah, the camera is then covered up, and we did also see Jupe turn up as well because the horse was stolen. This horse looks creepily like the blue horse outside Denver International Airport, which is supposedly a New World Order bunker for when something goes wrong. Look it up. I've been there and it really unsettled me. During this time, the UFO actually comes down and devours Jupe and his crowd. It's revealed that Jupe knew all about this and has beaten OJ and Emerald to film and exploit the alien just like he did with the Gordy's home story. I loved how he had the UFO on his jacket, which was shown just before the reveal. Yeah, it is just stunning. And it's chilling how the audience are sucked up, which we see via shadows around him. They just go around him as Jupe watches, and they all get eaten by the machine. And it is disturbing as we see them being sucked up into the windpipe. But the character is angry because it sucked up that fake horse and other things which got lodged in its windpipe. OJ deduces that it is organic and a predator. To film it, they will need the cinematographer from earlier who can film the impossible, who comes to the ranch using an analog camera with no electricity, lured by the spectacle. We think he has artistic integrity, but as the story gets out about Jupe's theme park, people are there to exploit it. OJ explains that you can survive by not looking at it and compares it to trying to... OJ explains that you can survive by not looking at it. Just ignore the tragedy or just process it without trying to exploit it, I guess. That's what I got from it. Now, they will lure it out and they will use the analog camera. However, a guy from TMZ turns up. I love how they made him really creepy and futuristic. He looks like he's from a 70s or 60s sci-fi movie, which this movie does take a lot of inspiration from, and the plan is jeopardized as OJ tries to save him. They start to get the shot, but the guy is sucked up, and it's chilling how the screams just fly around in surround sound and get closer to you and then go further away. We then see that Holster's gone crazy, not happy with the shot, as the lighting will be better. Yes, he is sucked up to the spectacle and sucked up. Now, OJ saves his sister by riding off. I liked how she listed earlier that motorbikes is one of her side hustle as she rides off and does the motorbike slide like Akira, as she also strives to take a photo of the UFO, thinking it would be a unique experience, except, well, she kills it and kills the UFO, and the news crews, it looked like the news crews are there, and if they're trying to film it, they failed. She has the only one, as she's got a Polaroid camera, and OJ survived. It's very funny how a coin started this adventure, and the coin was the thing that got the thing on camera. I was in awe of that final scene, and I love how Jean Jacket's mouth looked like an oldie-timey camera. Just a stunning movie from start to finish. I will do Things You Missed video on it probably next week or something once I've probably watched it again, but wow, this was an experience. I loved every minute of it. I'll see you soon, and goodbye.